The Rock 24 has finally arrived to WWE 2K24 through MyFaction as a Persona card, which means that you can unlock this card within the MyFaction mode. Then you'll be able to use the updated 2024 version of The Rock through all your modes. So if you want to draft the new updated version of the final boss to your brand in MyGM, then go for it. Want him in your universe mode? You can do it. Bring the chaos that is the final boss, The Rock 24, to your universe and beat up Cody Rhodes some more in front of his Mama Rhodes. So, we've unlocked the card today after it arrived in MyFaction, but how did we do it? How can the card be unlocked if you want Rock 24 in your WWE 2K24 mode? Well, the process sounds simple enough. You have to find cards within MyFaction, and once you've found all 5 cards that you need, you'll be rewarded with the Rock 24 Persona card. What are the cards that you're going to need to find? You're going to need to find an Amethyst Sami Zayn card, an Amethyst Kevin Owens card, a Ruby Bray Wyatt card, a Ruby Miz card, and a Ruby Jive Owens card. Without all 5 of these cards, then you'll not be able to unlock the Rock 24 Persona card to use outside MyFaction. How can you find these cards, you might be wondering? Well, here's where it gets tough, grindy or expensive. You will have to crack open packs of the new set called Punches and Promos, which you can either use in-game currency on, which are called MyFaction points, or you can purchase VC. And just to be open and honest, this was purchased ourselves with VC and no free credit was given. It was expensive to get though, so we'd fully recommend waiting for a possible live event that rewards some of these cards or other possible chances to get these cards, unless you're willing to grind for the in-game currency. So now that we've unlocked the Rock 24, we want to answer some questions that you all might be wondering. First, we do want to showcase his entrance in full in case you have not seen it yet. So, here's the entrance.
The Rock is here, now backed by the Bloodline.
One of the greatest of all time, but now backed by the greatest faction in WWE history.
I think it's safe to say the SmackDown Hotel is once again open for business.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Finally, The Rock has come back to WrestleMania.
The Rock gets what he wants, and he's made it clear he wants the main event at WrestleMania.
Think about it. As crazy as it sounds, this could be The Rock's biggest WrestleMania moment yet, with the Bloodline backing him.
Can I just say that anyone booing The Rock needs to know their roles and shut their mouths?
Oh, okay, hold up. So, The Rock shows up out of nowhere, making demands, and we're supposed to just oblige him?
Is that even a real question? This is the most electrifying man in all of entertainment.
Now, WWE fans may disagree with The Rock, but the Bloodline doesn't. They have his back.
All the Bloodline does is take what they want, just like The Rock.
So now you've all seen the entrance, we will now answer some questions that we've seen asked all around social media and other platforms, so we can give you the most information possible in case you're on the fence on whether to go after the Rock. So first up, no, he does not have his updated final boss theme, nor Trons, or entrance motion. As you can see in the entrance we just showed, the music couldn't be played due to copyright reasons, but yeah, it's his old theme. You can't edit the Rock 24's attire like other Persona cards, unfortunately, but we did have the option to change his moveset and entrance. There's no other way currently to get this Persona card than the steps we previously mentioned, and as of now there doesn't seem to be any other plans to acquire the Rock 24 like purchasing it outright from the card shop in MyFaction. And if you play as the Rock 24 at a WrestleMania arena, then you'll even hear the commentators make a reference to how Rock demanded his way into the main event, and with the Bloodline by his side, no one can stop him. There's no reference to his final boss persona that we can find after many matches, and watching his entrance over and over again, we didn't hear it at all, which has made us think that we could see a proper final boss Rock persona card in the near future, as this Rock persona card seems to be based on the WrestleMania 40 press conference where he first turned heel by slapping Cody Rhodes and aligning with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. The attire being based on that appearance is pretty telling. Beyond that, there's some cool references by the commentators to some of his promos after his heel turn, like mentioning the Crybabies in reference to the Cody Crybabies nickname he gave to Cody Rhodes fans, and making some minor references to one of his post-heel turn promos where he makes fun of the town that they are in. Again, just minor references, but it's good that they added these lines because generic old Rock persona commentary lines would have made it feel more generic and low effort, especially after the disappointment by many for not having the final boss theme or entrance motion and trons. We've also been asked if there's any rivalry commentary with recent rivals such as Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, but unfortunately, there has not been any found by us. The only rival commentary we did find is against Roman Reigns, but that appears to be commentary that you get with any version of The Rock in WWE 2K24.
And a question for me tonight is, can we really call The Rock the People's Champion? The relationship Rock has with the WWE Universe does not lend itself to that moniker.
Cole, this is not the People's Champion. This is the People's God. Love him or fear him, if the people know what's good for them, they'll sit down and obey the Great One.
It doesn't matter what your name is, The Rock is here to control the final say. The Rock here has become such a controversial superstar, has learned that he can't expect respect. He must demand respect.
And the way The Rock goes about getting that respect has really turned the WWE Universe against him. You can see a change in the signs around the arena. They read like it's the Attitude Era again.
It certainly has been an attitude change from The Rock, and what we see now is the Great One's true self. And Corey, sing a long time with The Rock is a thing of the past. When Rock speaks now, he's not talking for the people, he's talking down against the people.
Look, everyone in this building should be thankful to be in the presence of the Great One. They all have a story to tell, that is, if they can actually find any loved ones to tell it to.
I see the Rock school of thought is rubbing off on you, Corey. I didn't think it was possible, but The Rock might actually be more brash and cocky than ever before. He seems to think that things should just be handed to him.
And why not? The Great One doesn't have time to win crowds over or deal with insignificant opponents. He's the biggest name there is. He deserves the spotlight, and he's going to get it one way or another.
But let's turn our attention to The Rock. Once the beloved people's champ, he's turned the tables on the WWE Universe when they didn't give him the respect and adulation he claims to deserve.
Oh, you sound just like one of the crybabies. These people are lucky that The Rock is here competing in the ring. This is the greatest night of their life. And for The Rock's opponent, this could be the greatest defeat of his life.
That's everything we know about the Rock 24 in WWE 2K24. If you have any more questions about the new character that just dropped in 2K24, then make sure to let us know in the comments below. We do plan on unlocking Roman Reigns 24, which is dropping tomorrow, so make sure to check out the unlock video for that, which should be dropping tomorrow as well. So make sure that you're subbed with all notifications on so you don't miss that one. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all in the next video.